Hey guys, what's going on? FYM upon here, and welcome back to Across the Obelisk. It seems we've got a Halloween edition going for us, so we're gonna see some of that going on, which is gonna be nice. Kinda appreciate it because we're getting into the festive holidays. But I digress. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to go through part 2, where we had Magnus, Andrin, Evelyn, and Reginald going through this game. And we're going to see about doing as much as we physically can and getting to the end of the run with Madness 3, which is pretty nasty. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream, and let's get into it. Alright, to Adventure Mode 3, we're going into Arrival Point here. And we're going to start off by going to the Fabled Forest and getting our gear set up. Alright, what we're gonna do. Magnus is currently rocking the battle shout and all that jazz. Let's see, we've got very little burns, which is gonna suck. But I think with our deck, we can probably set Magnus up proper. We just need to make sure he's got a good deck going for him. Alright, to start off with, we're gonna need Entrench, obviously. So that's one card. We are going to need to get a battle plan, I think. So we'll grab a battle plan. That way we can draw additional cards from our deck, naturally. I think it's in our best interest to get rid of the intercepts, because that way we can make more room for other things. Do we go with Bleed Out? That would be a very good card for late game, I suppose. And it would certainly help to have a Bleed Out for doubling target's bleed here constantly. And that's going to help with just taking out the big bosses in the end. Let's grab Bleed Out. I know I'm going to need it, so we might as well. For Battle Plan, we can't upgrade it yet. Bleed Out is the same situation, but we can start by removing cards, so let's see. I think it's in our best interest to get rid of the 2 intercepts, and probably one of the Wrens. Because intercepts, while nice, we get Barricade, so it's going to be like a 1-cost protect versus anything else we do, so let us remove the intercepts. We will remove... Oh, we don't have enough to remove the Rend, it seems. Ah, yes, we actually have more cards than it's letting on. Okay. Alright, let's see. We've got the camouflage that continues to draw. We've got the normal camouflage here. We've got a shadow step. I think it's in our best interest to get rid of the aim shot because we don't use it anymore. Saw blades naturally are good use cards that we're going to spam like crazy. I think we're good on that front though, beyond that. We're probably going to rock the burn here for camouflage, so we'll grab that. Shadow Step we're definitely going to grab. I'm thinking we replace it with the camouflage here, I think. That way we get some speed in addition to it. Yeah, let's get with the Shadow Step upgrade. Then we'll get the camouflage, which burns, I think. Because I do believe we can also get the upgrade for a special attack, no less, that we can grab later. But that is something we'll worry about once we hit Act 4. As for items that we've got available to us, we got the Shadow Cloak, the Dark Hood. The Thermal Amulet is going to be a good one for Evelyn, so we'll grab that for her. 6 resistance, 2 charges to her Insulate, and 1 to Wet. Pretty good. And if I'm not mistaken, she is... Yeah, she's a cold mage, isn't she? So she relies on Wet anyways. So all the more reason to get the Thermal Hat. Or the Thermal Amulet. As for what else we grab, there is the Flaming Sword if we want to apply Burn with our hits, which is nice. We already get that with the Volcanic Axe, though, it seems. Not sure why Evelyn's getting 3 from this, but not... Well, whatever, I guess. Alright, Blood Guard. 25 HP, but immune to bleed. It's not a bad item. Let's see. Do we want more HP with her, or do we want more resistance? Or do we want more HP or more... Yeah, I guess that's basically it. Okay. It's hard to say. For every stealth charge you apply 1 sharp. That's actually nice. Alright, in this case, we're going to grab Bloodguard here. For this, every turn gain 2, or we can do every stealth charge we apply 1 sharp. I think it's in our best interest to get the assassin tools, then. We will grab those, then. How's our pets looking? We got pets plenty. We're going to get the Dark Hood to get more charges of stealth. That way we can apply more from the assassin tools and just keep stacking that up for big damage. Let's see. We apply 2 marked every time we attack, so that's fine. I think we are golden now. I don't see a reason why we would need anything else here, so yeah, I guess we'll leave it at that. Alright, we exit, and now we are ready. Now, if I do recall correctly, I wanted to go to the southernmost area here. So we are going to take that advantage and go far down south and work our way up. At least that's the plan. Let us start with the harbor and go. You arrive at the harbor full of people who want to escape from Fabor now that the forest and the city were frozen. Here you see several ships of sailors and merchants, but it seems that getting a ship will be very expensive due to the large influx of people. If you want to go to the islands on the east coast, you will have to pay a significant amount of gold, or offer them something that may interest them. Do you want to pay for a ship ride? We will pay 1,000 gold for a ship ride. You give the 1,000 gold to a captain of one of the ships, and he offers to take you to the islands of the east. And for our troubles, we get the island coasts. Let's see what's there. Melancholy, we are absolutely not taking. So we'll just keep going. Alright, that leaves the lumberjacks and fishers and all that. Shouldn't be too hard to deal with. We're going to start with Entrench. We'll get a barricade going. And we are going to target... Let's go with the one with the weakest defenses. Probably the Forecaster here. There we go. And now we'll get Andrin focusing on this dude, I'm probably going to guess. We'll get Song of Celerity. Vigilance. We'll activate the maneuver here for the tier 3 saw blade going. Alright, we get Deflect going. Alright, what else we got? We've got another... Yeah, we can draw a hidden weapon here. Get that for cheap. And honestly, I think we go for the camouflage just so we can get more sharp. There we go. We'll end our turn there and go with that. Now let's see what else we can do with this. Hopefully something good. Alright, we're going to start with an Anthem of Hope, get ourselves a nice Courage buff, which gives us 35% to Holy Shadow and Mind protections. We are then going to do Foresight on this monster, I suppose. We'll do a quick flash heal. Not that we need it, but we're going to be wanting to use it, I suppose. And we'll give a buff to Evelyn to get her more mana. And of course a bit of regeneration, because why not? Alright, now for Evelyn. Let's see. Pick 2 cold spells from your discard pile and put it in your hand. Okay, we don't use our discard pile that much, so... Let's start with Icicle Barrage. We'll get a Prismatic Field going to give more powerful to our deck. We are then going to use Water Jet, I guess. Just get as much damage output as we're going to get. And now Icicle like crazy. There we go. Does Water Jet count as a cold spell? It does, actually. Cost reduced by 2 until discard. Perfect. We'll just go with the 2 Water Jets. And we just pet this dude here. Why not? Alright, Thunder takes in some blows. We're gonna pop an Adrenaline here. We'll do the Hunter's Mark. We will... let us first camouflage, so that way we can... puncture? Yeah, we'll puncture here. Then we'll do a Shadow Step for 64 damage. That way we can pass the Saw Blade onto literally everybody else with big damage. And there we go, that's one of the 4 enemies dealt with. Good. We are going to follow up with a Battle Shout to get some more Reinforce, dispel any slow we have. Let us go with a Reinforce to beef up Magnus. And I think it's in our best interest to rend here. And Captain's Howl. That'll give some weakness going forward. Now we let those mooks handle their assaults, and we will gather our mana for another barrage. Okay, we're gonna go for a Prayer of Healing, get everybody's recovery going. Healing Rain, just in case. Prayer of Protection to follow suit. And we'll get a Focus Heal for next turn. That way we have as much fodder as we possibly can get our hands on. We're gonna start with Cold Spark, get that in the back row. We can do, actually, Icicle Barrage. So we're gonna do Elemental Proliferation, we're gonna do Ice Barrage. We're going to do a Dark Ritual for Evelyn, so that way she has more mana. The same for Transmission, just to make sure she has as much as she can possibly provide. And we'll go from there. Okay, with this we'll do a double Deflect. That way we can draw as much cards as we possibly can here. Okay, we can either go for this Rupture and Sawtooth Knife combo, or we can go for the Saw Blade. I'm going to go with the Saw Blade because that's going to pass more bleed over to everybody, which is a little better. Then we'll cycle some cards here, we'll get rid of the Rains, keep the Transmission, keep the Shatter. Here we go. End our turn and go from there. Alright, time for Magnus. We're going to start with an Enrage to get ourselves some card draw. Then we do a Battle Plan, see what we can throw into the mix. We'll throw the Barricade and Battle Shout for later, as we go about butchering the dude in the back, or do we want a Heavy Strike? We'll do butchering. That's a bit better here. Plus, it's a bit of fire damage, so it's not bad. Alright, we've got Reginald here. The best way to do this is give Vitalize to Andrin. We'll do a Prescription just to see if we got anything. We're going to go for the Cursed Renew here. Let's get another Omen of Peril going. And we can get Vitalize for cheap, or we can go with Flash Heal, which we are going to do, and provide the pop heal there. And we'll do another Renew on... I guess we'll do the Renew on Andrin. He gets the most benefits after all. And we'll just cleanse that Poison and Bleed, because that's always a staple spell to use. Alright. Perfect, we got ourselves some AoEs, nice. We're gonna start with Squall, I guess. Or do we want to use Winter Knight's Tail? I guess we could use both, theoretically. Let's start with Winter's Night Tail. Ah, perfect, we managed to get 2 Squalls. Alternatively, I guess we could go for the Winter's Coming, which will transform wet to cold. Which is actually something that we do want to do, I think. I'll go with the Winter's Coming and Elemental Bolt. Okay, we're going to want to Squall here. We'll then do Winter's Coming to convert all that wet into cold. And then we'll Elemental Bolt the dude in the back and get him as close as possible to death. The more the better, after all. Okay, we're gonna get Deflect going. We'll start with a Shadow Step to deal even more damage. We are now down to 125 damage with a Puncture. That's really nasty. Okay, I think we go for the damage on you. We'll then get a point here, which we can activate. Pretty nice. Alright. I think we go for the barricade. Well, no, let's go for the Battle Shout. And then we'll do a rend here to get him within kill zone. That leaves Reginald, who will be on healing duty, naturally. We'll get Renew going for Andrin. Prayer Protection, and we are good. And now we wait. Man, these guys are pretty tough, though, I must admit. Alright, let's get some mana going. We'll get another transmission, I think? Yeah, let's get transmission going. We will then Frostbolt the dude in the back here. And be done with it, I guess. God, these fish. These guys don't want to die. They refuse to. Okay, we're gonna do another Battle Shout, give everybody a bigger buff. And we're gonna go for the bites on this dude here, just so we get some healing in addition. Alright, Andrin should be able to take out these guys with relative ease now. Let's get some card draw. Okay, Shadow Step to start with. Let us start with you. Alright, that bounces off. And we'll get another strike there, so now we are dealt with only one individual left, the Lumberjack here. That is going to be nice. Okay, with this, I can easily go for the Flash Heal here. We'll get another Innervate going for Evelyn. Get Prescription, and we will get ourselves the Guardian Angel spell for later, and save our mana. Not that we need it anyways. Okay, what we're going to want to do is we're going to Water Jets. Squall. Done. Would have preferred to do that faster, but that's just sometimes how the cookie crumbles. Spark of Life. Do we want that? Not really, do we? I mean, we already got one Spark of Life. We don't need another, honestly. Yeah, we'll be fine. Let's just get shards here. Get shards. Shadow Step's fine. Multi-shot's fine. Okay, shards. And I guess that just leaves him, which will just get shards. We don't need anything special. Alright, to the island. You reach the shore of an island and find a few exalted beavers. Or exhausted beavers, rather. They seem to be hastily building some kind of shelter from the cold. In the center of the island, you see a large bear who is in charge of the construction, forcing the beavers to overwork themselves to build a shelter for him. If you want to continue, you will have no choice but to cross through the center and confront the bear, along with some beavers protecting him. Alright, we've got either a 50% chance to surprise him, or we go for the attack. We'll attack. You catch him a little off guard and gain a small positional advantage for the fight. Nice, we managed to get some speed from it. Cool. That works for me. Alright, let's throw down in a trench. We'll get Captain's Howl going. And we're going to start by bleeding the heck out of him. Alright, Vigilance. Song of Celerity to speed up our casters here. We are going to use a Deflect to see if we get anything else. Nope. We're going to do a maneuver then for a Sawtooth Blade. Alright. With that, we've managed to get ourselves Camouflage and Shadow Step. We're going to do Shadow Step first. Get ourselves some well-needed Sharpness. And let's see what else we get into. Alright. Let us start by throwing down a Rain. We're going to get a Mana Gem going. Let's get the Icicle Barrage. Shatter. That only works if we have tons of X. So let's just get the Icicle to apply Cold. And now that Usur is really slow. We're going to get Transmission on Evelyn. And then we will Shatter for big damage. Just get it done, basically. The more damage, the better, after all. We're going to throw down an Innervate for Andrin. Goodness knows he's going to need it. We will throw down a Spark of Life to start passing around regeneration. And I guess we'll throw down a Renew on Andrin, because he'll be the focal point. Alright, that'll be it. Okay, it seems like the bear is focusing on taunts, so that's obviously what we focus on, I guess. If we can, I'd prefer that we focus him later, but we don't have that luxury. We'll just beef up as much as we can, and make him as weak as possible, I suppose. Alright. Punctures, that is small weapon. No, it's a melee attack. Okay. We're gonna go with the Sawtooth Knife. We'll get Deflect going. Alright. Get Camouflage, which will allow us to puncture for 70 damage. We'll then do Adrenaline. And I guess we do Expert Tracker for Evelyn to get her some good cards. We're going to ignore Frostbolt, we'll keep everything else. There we go. We'll abstain from using Hidden Weapon for now because we do not have anything to draw. Now. Ah, Regeneration, I see. Detoxify is an option, but I don't think we need it. We'll get Prayer Protection first. And we'll do a Barrier. We'll do a Detox to get rid of the bleed, and we'll do a Focus Heal for next turn. This will allow us some big major buffs, I'm sure. Okay. We are going to use the Winter Knight's Tail to draw some weapon or abilities. We're going to get the Ice Barrage, obviously. And we're going to get Squall, naturally. This way, we can allow ourselves to use the Icicle Barrages without worry, because that'll give us more fodder of weapons to use. We're going to use Elemental Proliferation. We're going to start with Squall. And I guess we do another Icicle Barrage so we get more attacks going. And let's just start spamming Icicles. We're dealing tons of damage, no less. Jeez. 150 charges of cold. Jeez, that's painful. We're going to do Dark Ritual to get our mana up, and then we'll use Transmission to increase our mana. And that is Evelyn ready for next turn. Because that's mass damage, no less. Jeez. Alright, now it's Magnus's turn. It is in our best interest to Enrage to get more mana. We're going to do a battle plan. We will save Entrench and what next turn? I think we save Blood Feeding for next turn. That way we can get the Heavy Strike off, or we can double the bleed. Yeah, we'll double bleed. Why not? Alright, now it's left to Andrin. We're going to start with the Hunter's Mark on whom? Oh, I guess it targets the one with the highest taunt, doesn't it? That's interesting. Okay. Alright, we're gonna start with Saw Blade then. Get a Rupture going. And then do a Sawtooth knife for both. There we go. Big bleeds. Ah, poison. Not fun. Oh well. Let's see. Let us get a Prayer Protection going. And let's bump up some healing for Andrin. And get an Omen prepared for next turn, which is going to be Renew, most likely. Well, we'll use the Renew later, but I digress. Alright. With this, we're going to apply a Rain Charge. We're going to do a Prismatic Ray to deal more damage. I guess we go as a Squall here. And because the taunt is still going, we take out the Fissure here as the focus. But it's very clear that we're going to win this battle. And no less on round 4, I think. That's assuming we're fast on our, act, I do believe. Yeah, we need to deal enough damage to deal with both of these guys. Alright, we're going to start with Prayer of Healing. Get Healing Rain going. Let's get a heal for Evelyn. And Prescription will nail us Desperate Prayer, which will focus on a hero, it seems. No, we're going to go Sacred Ceremony. Why not? Save that for next turn. Alright, Magnus. Let's give you Entrench so everybody keeps their block. Do we want Barricade, or do we want to deal more damage? I think to play it safe, we go Barricade. Just in case. You never know. Alright. With that, we go with Deflect. Let's see if we get anything. We got managed to get more blocks, I guess. Let us go with Camouflage. We will then Puncture you. And that's the boss. Managed to get great quality on our draw here. Okay, we've got Pulsing Heal, Pain Suppression. Pain Suppression is not that good. Pulsing Heal's not that good. Vile Gas is not what we're going to use. Okay. I think it's in our best interest to at least get Scrolls of Intellect. Let's see. Or did we grab books? I'm going to grab Scrolls of Intellect because I've come to realize how beneficial they are. But if we can get ourselves a Book of Intellect, then that's just going to help our mana supply immensely. This is coming from personal experience that I've been feeling every now and again. We'll grab some shards anyways, and we'll go. After defeating the tyrant, the remaining beavers are relieved and rest on the ground. Among them, you notice a small group of 3 beavers watching you curiously, but from a safe distance. Although they don't seem friendly to you, they are too exhausted by the cold and fatigue to fight you. While they rest, it may be a good time to take a look around. You find several magical shards, and hidden behind a shelter you find a small chest with several magical items. For our trouble, we've managed to get ourselves a few unique items. Let's see. Alright, for every cold charge you apply one fire charge, one burn charge, I should say. That's interesting. Plus 3 chill damage, and transform damage to chill for every bleed charge you apply. Apply 1 chill. Oh wait, for every bleed charge you apply 1 chill. Cool. I think that's actually a good thing for Andrin? Yeah, Andrin does a lot of attacks, so that's probably the best on him. The Glacial Hammer, we could go with that and apply cold with each hit. Or we can go with the Taunt and Fortify bonus, which I think is a lot better than the Block and Fortify, because we use Taunt anyways. Now for Evelyn, for every chill charge you apply 1 burn. Now, if I'm not mistaken, her abilities actually have a specific perk here. No, they do not. Okay, so she doesn't benefit from burn like I had thought originally. Which makes sense. Dreamcatcher. +3 to shield charges and 1 to buffer charges. Interesting. I think that's going to be better than combat bandages at this point, so we'll grab the... Or do we go Druidic Amulet? Druidic Amulet gives more regeneration charges, which is going to be beneficial. So I think we grab that. Or do we grab something else? I'm going to go with the Druidic Amulet because we do actually rely heavily on regeneration. And the Dreamcatcher, no. We want to keep the Royal Coin if we can. Thermal Amulets. I think we used the ability enough that we actually don't need to worry about it using Thermal too much, or losing the Thermal Amulet. And besides, if we can deal more burn, that's not a bad thing. That just means more damage after all. Or we could just apply damage with chill, because that's a thing. No, I think we're going to go with the frost firing here. I think that's for the best. Okay, we can either go to the campsite or the altar. I'm going to go to campsite because we're going to need more resources. And let's see. You arrive at a small camp on the shore, and there you see an elven priest fishing. When you approach, he tells you, "Hello, travelers. When the city froze, I was here fishing. I was lucky, but now I can't do so much more. I'm not strong enough to help the frozen elves in the city, but at least I can help you if you need me to heal your injuries. Or you can also fish with me. Although these icy waters, there are not many fish left." Why not? Let's catch some fish. Let's try it. 33%. Let's do this. Come on. Luck, 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 luck. Nope. After a while of fishing, you are lucky and manage to catch a fish for everyone, but it seems that they are somewhat frozen. Alright, so we get... It's a subpar buff. We get some cold and slow, but we do get vitality and we get a draw 1, which is nice for carp. You find a large crack in the city wall. The crack is big enough to enter, and due to the putrid air coming out of it, you are convinced that it is connected to the sewer of the city. The crack is flooded by frozen seawater that has probably caused it, but luckily the water seems shallow. To continue, you will have to get into the water to cross the crack. It's dark, so you probably better hurry to the other side and get out of the water if you don't want to freeze. Alright, we move as quickly as possible to the other side. Let's see if we get lucky. Alright, it seems that one of us took a bit longer and got cold feet. That sucks, but that's just how it be. Ah, no! Oh no. In the frozen sewers you find many ratmen corpses, as well as patrols of the frozen dead. You do your best to avoid them and not raise the alarm. As you proceed, in a small room you find some gold and a mysterious key that doesn't seem to belong in the sewers. You decide that it's dangerous to look for a way out. You see at the bottom of the well that connects to the city. Near the outside of the well you see a nearby patrol, so you try to calculate the best time to get out. You came out of the well at a very bad time. The patrol is on top of you, and you defend yourselves as best as you can. Yeah, unfortunately for us, we're slow. Rip. Ah well, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. We'll manage. We just need to do some major healing from Reginald, it seems. Alright, let's get some celerity going. Let's get some vigilance. Guess we'll get a deflect going, see if we get anything lucky. Nope. Hidden weapon. We managed to get a sawtooth knife. We're gonna maneuver here, and I guess we'll target you first. There we go. This way we can do a camouflage play and get a strike on you. We'll get a frozen carp. And we will draw with Evelyn, I think. Yeah, why not? There you go. Let's get Deflect going. Alright, Adrenaline. And we will Shadow Step, I guess. Just get ourselves buffed up for next chance. We'll do a battle plan, see if we can get some blocks. Kinda gonna need it after all. Let us put Heavy Strike away, and I guess Rend, because we're gonna need the healing after all. Okay, we're gonna start with Battle Shout, get some more damage out. Do a Frozen Cart for Reginald, who has Evasion. We will Intimidate you. We'll Rend. And we will Blood Feed to get as much healing as we possibly can. Because goodness knows Magnus needs it right now. Alright, we're going to start with Prismatic Field. Get some rain going. Transmission to make Reginald a bit stronger. Scroll of Intellect to increase Evelyn's benefits next turn. And now, with Reginald on the play, we are going to have to renew, starting with Magnus. We will heal, giving Evelyn a buff. Omen of Peril will get us a renew, which we will immediately use to help Andrin. We're going to get Prescription going. And that way we can prepare a Sacred Ceremony for everybody else. And from there, and only there, can we prepare for the worst. Okay, with Andrin now stealthed up, pretty good to go. We're going to start with Saw Blades and go from there. We'll get a Hunter's Mark on you. Yeah, Camouflage, and that's that. We'll just stealth it up again. Preferably, I'd like Magnus to get some more defense in, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. Alright, we're going to start with Sacred Ceremony, get everybody a nice, good, juicy heal. Prayer Protection to follow up. We will keep to our Divine Grace to ourselves, but we will detox. Grab a Prescription here for Revitalize for later on. And we'll save Divine Grace for an emergency. Because that's just how it be, don't it? And of course, Evelyn gets paralyzed. Great. Okay, we're going to start with Entrench. We'll get an Enrage going so we get 2 mana. Do we want to double our poison? Or rather our bleed? Not really. We'll go with Wolfguard. Get our defenses up first. That's the key here. Alright. I should probably focus on the Dragomancer when I get the chance. I'll worry about that in a minute. We'll do a Shadow Step here. We will Rupture from behind here. Get the Sawtooth going. And start organizing her deck. Dark Ritual will ignore Rain, Cold Spark, Water Jet, Geyser. We'll ignore all those. Alright, that's Andrin. And now we're patient. Again. Okay, we're going to barricade up, get our defenses going. We will do a Captain's Howl, and I think it's in our best interest to Butcher. Go for that big bleed. Okay, for this we are going to want Healing Rain. We'll do Frozen Carp here. We'll get a Flash Heal going, a Vitalize. Vitalize for Evelyn. Let us do a Barrier for Magnus. And Focus Heal just for the sake of it. But hey, at least the charges are starting to stack up. The regeneration, I mean. That is going to be beneficial to us. Okay, we've got Shatter, we've got Squall, Water Jets. Let us start with Elemental Proliferation. We'll get a Squall going. We should have some good spells here. Not good enough. Let's see. I guess I'll go with... Yeah, we'll go Water Jet. Let's clear out some evasion here. Let's get some more mana for Evelyn to work with. We'll get a Cold Snap going. So we can draw a Squall and a... Not Cold Spark, but a... I guess a Geyser? No, let's get another Water Jet. Why not? That way we can do a Squall here. We'll do a Water Jet on you, and then we will just Shatter, dealing over 100 damage. Nice. That is juicy amounts of damage. And I am not complaining. And I do believe because it's her, she's actually dealing burn as well, on top of what she's doing already. If I'm not mistaken, that is. Oh well. We'll draw some cards, let's see. Okay, we'll do a Shadow Step here. We'll start taking out the Archer here by using Sawtooth knives. Okay, we're going to start with Prayer of Healing. Let's do a Flash Heal on Andrin. Anthem of Hope to follow suit, and we are good. Because obviously the buffs are going to be beneficial. Okay, immediately I think it's our best interest to Heavy Strike. Alternatively, I go for something else. We do need a burned card, so bugger it. We'll go Heavy Strike here. There we go. End it with that. The Archer here is going to try and block, but the poison will get to her, and the bleed. Good. That allows us to use Mana Gem here. And I do believe we can just get the Icicle Barrage going. Here we go. Winter Knight's Tales. Let's see. Let's get another Icicle Barrage, and we will get ourselves an Elemental Bolt. That is a lot. Alright, and we've got Winter's coming, but we can't use it, so rip. Let's start throwing as many icicles as we can. Alright, more icicles. Target you. Alright, we do Ice Lance, Elemental Bolts, and there we go. Jeez, that's a lot of damage. Now we've just got the Draconoid here, which is gonna be nasty. Alright, I guess we do Deflect, do a Shadow Step for a Rupture, Shadow Knight, or Knife, and I guess... Yeah, we don't use Saw Blade, so we ignore that. Okay, we're not doing that much damage to this guy, it seems, which is nasty. Let's hope that changes as I'm dealing more damage to him. I don't think I'm going to deal a lot, though. Battle Shout, Defense. Now Evelyn. Yeah, you're going to be an interesting one. You don't actually take damage from cold, do you? Yeah, you're gonna suck. Geyser, yeah, no. You don't actually suffer from the negatives that cold gets, which does suck. So I might have to rely heavily on bleed, it seems, here. Okay. Let's do Puncture, Shadow, Rupture, Deflect, and I guess more bleed. Yeah, we're just gonna have to stack up bleed to kill him, it seems. That's the only way I can see about killing him. Anthem of Hope, and Innervate Magnus. That'll get him the most damage output. Okay, we're going to want to Butcher. We're gonna get some health back. go from there. Alright, Evelyn. Yes, you. We're gonna go Prismatic Field, Dark Ritual, Rain, and hope that's enough. Oh dear, Evelyn, no. I don't want you to die. Alright, we're gonna want... I guess more Sawtooth Knives? Puncture will get us some mana. Shadow Step. Yoink. Okay, those don't deal anything. Alright, let's heal Evelyn now. Prayer of Healing, naturally. Innervate. Off we go. Okay, let us get Entrench. Barricade. I should have went for the bleed, but whatever. Okay, Prismatic Field again, naturally. And Frostbolt. No, let's just go Water Jet, I guess. Bugger it. Oh, right. Because I'm actually using Wet, the fire's cancelled out, isn't it? Great. Ah, well. Are you kidding? Ah, Magnus got it. Dang. That sucks. That really does. Okay, that really does suck, but I can't really do much about it. Yep, big bleed. Great. Wait, do I have transfusion? I do not. Oh no. Ah, Bane. I'm gonna have to heavy heal with Reginald then, it seems. Okay, Dark Ritual, get Reginald healed, Water Jet, yeah. Alright, seriously, don't kill Magnus. Great. You have caused so much trouble. Alright, Puncture, Sawtooth, Rupture, Sawtooth, Saw Blade. Great. I might have to redo this combat if things go worse. Ah, jeez. Alright, come on. Alright, Rupture. Let's get Deflect going. Oh, okay, so of course he's doing way more damage, it seems. Interesting. Alright, Innervate. Heal. Let's just hope that's enough. Alright, don't kill Evelyn. Or I'm gonna be mad. Oh, of course, you just passed the bloody bleed over. I hate this druid. Okay, this Draconoid is absolute bane of our existence. I need to reload, actually. Let's reload, and let's focus on this Draconid. Goodness knows I'm going to need to, if I want to thrive here. Oh, you are pain. You are pain. Draw a small weapon. Alright, let's start with Sawtooth Knife at the back and go from there. Alright. Okay, Magnus. We are going to want you to battle plan. Let's put Heavy Strike away. Let's put Frozen Carp away for now. We will then Rend. Battle Shout. We will then Blood Feed. And Intimidate. There we go. Now for Evelyn. I'm gonna go Prismatic Field, Rain, Scroll of Intellect on Reginald, Transmission on Reginald, just to be safe, and we'll go from there. And of course you, we need to focus on, like, heavily. I'm going to keep Detoxify strictly because of this Draconid, because he's going to be annoying if we don't. We'll get that heal going, we're gonna get Renew going. Gonna pop that on you. Foresight on you, definitely. Yeah, that Transfer 3 Curse thing is going to be nasty for us. Alright. Let's do Adrenaline. Get some more cards. There we go. We'll do a Hunter's Mark here. That'll allow us the Camouflage combo here. Do a Sawtooth. We'll then do another Camouflage. And I guess we could do the Shadow Step Camouflage as well. Why not? Yeah. If I could, I would definitely stack the Stealth just as much as I could, but that is not a luxury we get. Gonna do Sacred Ceremony, get ourselves healed up nice and good. Get Prescription going. Get Vitalize set. And Divine Grace is actually another save, I do believe. Because we want to have it for Dispelling the Bleed, which is going to stack with Gracie most likely. So the less we bleed, the better. We'll throw down a Entrench, get Wolfguard going, we'll get Frozen Carp going. There we go. If only for the Vitality buff, which is going to be nice. Okay, we're going to want to beef up Andrin specifically for this occasion. Gonna Cold Spark, Water Jet, and Geyser. There we go. Ah, Flash Freeze, great. Good thing I focused on Andrin instead. That's gonna be preferable. Alright. From here, I guess we Shadow Step Puncture for a bunch of damage. Then we'll Sawtooth. And we will Sawtooth her next. And go from there. Let's see, he's doing Brain Freeze and a block. That won't save him from the bleed, though. Do a quick heal there. Throw down Vitalize here, throw Vitalize there. Get some Healing Rain. We'll throw down a Frozen Carp for, I guess, Andrin. So that way we can throw down a Prayer Protection for extra defense and a Buffer Heal. Because that'll be nice. Okay, nice. Now we've got Rend and Butchering. I think it's in our best interest to focus on the enemies at hand rather than anybody else, so we'll Captain's Howl. Let us actually Shield Charge, I guess. Yeah, why not? Shield Charge. That's going to be a good damage. It's a lot better than what we have currently, so... more defense, the better. Ow. Don't do that. You know, now I think about it, that's not a bad idea. Just focus on healing. Or rather, focus on defense. That way I can just slam him. That actually works. Okay, we are going to use Shadow Step despite its cost. We will then Shadow Blade. Naturally. We'll Sawtooth. Off we go. Don't kill Reginald, please. Ah! Pain. It's kind of hard to give up now. Great. It's Heavy Strike. Yeah. I've already come this far. I can't really give up now, can I? Okay, Squall. Let us Water Jets. Cold Snap. Let's get Squall and Water Jet going. Water Jet and Transmission for Magnus? Yeah, Magnus. Why not? Worst case, I'm gonna have to reload this fight yet again. But that's only because we have to deal with the Draconid here. Okay, Deflect. Let us get a Puncture going. We'll do a Sawtooth just to make sure she's dead. And we'll Expert Track to find what we're looking for. Okay, we want to get rid of Rend. Lead Out will save for a Golden Age. Battle Shout will save, but yeah. Okay. We will Entrench. Let us Enrage. We'll get Barricade, Battle Plan, and we'll save Shield Charge and I guess Blood Feeding for next. There we go. Now we focus on the Swordsman. We'll get some mana. Gonna get Icicle Barrage going. Get a Carp, so we can get another Icicle Barrage going. Good. Focus on me. Dude there. Icicle like crazy. There we go. Still not enough to deal with the Draconid, but whatever. That's fine. We just want to focus on Magnus and getting his shield buff as high as possible. Okay. Gonna Shadow Step. I'll get the Saw Blade going. Alright, Sawtooth. Sawtooth. There we go. Alright, Magnus. We want you to be on the heal. Okay, let us get Battle Shout. Barricade and Blood Feast. Get our healing back. There we go. Winter Knight's Tail is going to have to do. We're going to grab an Elemental Orb. And Winter Orb. Yeah, Winter Orb seems fine. Okay, doing Winter Orb, there we go. Oh, that's nice, that's a lot of damage, good. I can work with that. Ah, the Ice Claw. Ah, the ever-annoying issue. Alright, now it's time for the big guns here. Okay, we're going to Shadow Step here. Saw Blade, Sawtooth, and we're going to try and stack as much bleed as we physically can. If we don't, well, we're done. Alright, gonna save Blood Feeding and Bleed Out for... Well, we'll save Blood Feeding and Trench for later. And we'll Blood Rend. Magnus is probably just gonna die here, which is not good. But I don't really have much of a choice here, so... We'll just beef up Andrin, get the protection going, and just hope it's enough. If not, well, I guess we're stuck. No, we're dead. Magnus is dead. Rip. Okay. We might have to reload this combat as well. Not happy about it, but we don't got much of a choice. Okay, Sawtooth, Rupture, Sawtooth, Sawblade. Yeah, no, yeah, Rip Magnus, great. Pain. Ah, jeez. Okay, I guess we'll just see if we can make it. I don't think we are, but I guess we'll see, won't we? Okay, we're gonna Shadow Step. We've got Puncture, Rupture. Let's see, we've got Sawtooth and Sawtooth Blade, so Blade is probably the best here. Andrin is gone, probably here. Yeah, I'm not winning this. Great. Alright, let's see. Yep. Let's reload. I hate this fight. This is annoying. God. If I had known it'd be this much trouble, I wouldn't have come here. Ugh. Alright, the archer is the biggest problem here, so we gotta keep that in mind. We'll get the adrenaline going, so that way we can do a camouflage strike here. We'll go with the camouflage rupture here. That way we get the sawtooth knife going. There we go. We're gonna get a hidden weapon here with the sawtooth knife. And just tank down this archer. We're also going to check through his cards here. We're gonna get rid of the less important things. Do we need battle shouts? No, but we should probably get blood feeding and the battle plan. And we'll go from there. Alright. We're gonna start with Entrench here. Get Wolfguard going. Okay, I guess we're gonna use battle plan here. We don't have enough mana to use the others, so we're gonna use Entrench and blood feeding for later. Focus on you. We'll do a Frozen Carp here for Reginald. And we've already drawn blood feeding. Whatever. Okay. Scroll of Intellect for Reginald. Prismatic. Rain and Transmission goes to... Andrin? No, we're going to give that to Magnus. He might need it the most here. Okay, we're going to start with Renew on Andrin here. Get a heal on Evelyn. We're going to get a prescription going for a Sacred Ceremony for the future. Omen of Peril will nail us Renew, which we'll use to heal Magnus. And we'll use Foresight on just anybody, because Foresight's just a basic spell. Okie dokie. We are going to use Hunter's Mark on you. We will then follow up with a Deflect to see if we can get something nice. We'll go with the Camouflage here to get the draw. And it gets nothing, so we Shadow Step and we leave the Frozen Carp for later. Because we're just stacking up our stacks of Sharp at this point. Okay, Sacred Ceremony to give everybody heal, Prayer of Protection, a barrier, and we're good. For this, we are going to get Enrage going. Get Barricade up, Captain's Howl, and we're going to Shield Charge immediately, get his damage down. And we're going to want to Butcher the Archer here. Get her damage, or get her bleed, just keep stacking up. Preferably, avoid the Draconid. He is best with proper physical damage from Magnus. Magnus is his vein, basically. That is what we gotta keep in mind. It's annoying that I have to do this constantly, but it's not like I have much of a choice now, do I? Okay, we're gonna go with Shadow Step. We're going to Saw Blade up the girl crazy. There we go. She's now within Death's Door range, which is good. Saves us some trouble for the future. Alright, Reginald, you're going to want to Healing Rain everybody. Gonna get Flash Heal going. Get Prayer Protection. And I guess we'll go for the Frozen Carp. Actually, no, let's save that. We're gonna Focus Heal. And I guess we can Carp him, I guess. Why not? It's just extra, you know, buffer. Magnus is gonna need it, though, I think. That's just gonna be the gimmick that we deal with. Okay, Archer's gone. Good. That saves us the worry of having Reginald go down. Okay, we're gonna do a battle plan here. Perfect. Shield Charge. We're gonna save Shield Charge for a next turn. And we will save Blood Feeding for next turn, actually. We'll get Barricade up, and we'll get Rend going on in the back here. There we go. Gonna focus as much as on this Draconid's damage as possible, but we're gonna rely heavily on Magnus here. We are Cold Sparking the Dracomancer now. Rain, Water Jets, Geyser. Because why not? Alright, the block is coming in clutch. Good. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, let us get the Deflect going. Let's get the Frozen Carp going for Magnus. Get him the even bigger buff of Vitality. Okay, we can Shadow or Saw Blade it now if we wish. Let's see. Do we want a Saw Blade? I think we do. Let's go for it. And we'll go for another Sawtooth Blade there and just weaken him slowly but surely. Okay, we'll start with an Anthem of Hope and get a heal off on Magnus. Make sure he's tip-top. Yeah, the more health he has, better, basically. Okay. I think it's in our best interest to Battle Shout, then Shield Charge. Yeah, we'll Battle Shout, Shield Charge, and then Blood Feed to get as much healing as possible from this. And we're just going to keep Shield Charging the Draconid here, and just beefing up our AC as much as possible. The more we do, the better. Okay, we're gonna start with... Yeah, let's get Elemental Proliferation active. We'll do Squall. We're gonna do Water Jets. We'll Shatter. And we'll do a Transmission to give more mana to Magnus to prepare for his next strike. Hopefully we don't spend hours upon hours in this, but we'll have to see. That's the ultimate come down to in it. Alright, deflect. What do we got? We got some good stuff. I think we go for the Shadow Step play here. And we go for the Puncture maneuver here. Then we can get a Sawtooth Knife, and there we go. That should bring him to Death's Door. Gonna get a Prayer of Healing going. A Vitalize for Magnus. Goodness knows he's gonna need it. Prescription will nail us a... Let's grab a Pulsing Heal, I suppose, just in case. Basically just a big heal, in the end. Alright, Magnus, we need to buff up your armor, it seems. Which does suck, but that's just par for the course. We're going to do a Heavy Strike, though, to start with. Alright, Battle Plan. We're going to save Barricade, and we're going to save Blood Feeding for later. Naturally. We'll go from there. We basically need to beef up his AC as much as possible. Or armor, I should say. Alright, Icicles. Gonna Frozen Carpet, give Magnus even more defense. And let's just spam the icicles as much as we can. Alright, there we go. Oh, they're going for the big deeps. Okay. Let us do a pulsing heal to start with. We'll get Andrin the buff there. We will cleanse... Do we do Divine Grace? No. We're going to use Flash Heal instead. We'll then do Anthem of Hope here. That way we got as much as we possibly can from that. Okay, Deflect will get us Shadow Step, which will get us Saw Blade. Alright, we'll get a Rupture going. We'll Sawtooth, and Sawtooth. That should bring it within kill zone. The fire should, yeah, the fire does mainly the most, so we're gonna get the Dark Ritual going. And now we're reaching that point where things are just going to get hectic here. Okay, we're gonna want Winter Orb specifically. And I guess Frost Nova? Yeah, we're gonna do Frost Nova, get rid of them. And that just leaves the Draconid here. Naturally, our prey for this. Okay, we're gonna do Entrench. Do we do Shield Charge or Barricade here? I'm gonna go Shield Charge to start with. That way we're getting as much damage as we possibly can here, and just benefiting as best as we possibly can. After all, the more the better. Prayer of Healing. We will keep the Detox just in case, but we will deal with the slowness. Because why not? Okay. Let's get the battle plan going. We'll save the Entrench and Barricade for next turn. And I guess we'll go for the Rend here. Get some more bleed going. That 15 is not bad. Okay. Deflect. We're gonna want Shadow Step, I think. No, we're gonna start with Rupture. Then Shadow Step. Then Puncture. Then we can get Deflect off, and we'll get a 3 Saw Blade. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Prismatic. That'll give us a boost. We're gonna save our mana, so we're just gonna keep spamming Prismatic to get more powerful. I think that's for the best. Alright, you've passed over your bleed, which is not fun. But we can get the Entrench going. That's only going to make our defenses higher, so that's good. Reginald is next. If we can, I'd like to get defenses going. We'll start with a Spark of Life, I suppose. And we'll go Innervate. Save the Detox for later. Because we got bigger fish to fry. Alright, that is 33 bleed again. Okay, that should slowly whittle him down, that is. Alright, Dark Ritual for Magnus, naturally. Okay, we can do a quick Cold Snap here to minimize the cost of Winter Orb. We're definitely going to reduce the cost of Squall here. There we go. That Squall will happen, and then we can Winter Orb like crazy. Won't deal that much, but it's still damage, which is the key thing here. How? 20 healing. That's not fun. Stop. You're hurting me, Draconid. You're hurting me. Okay. Entrench. Blood feeding. Alright. No more bleed. That's obviously the problem here. Prayer of Healing. We'll get Innervate. We'll get Detox, no less. Okay, Andrin is just out of the fight, because otherwise he's just going to cause more trouble. We're going to Shadow Step and Deflect. That's all he's going to do. No more bleed, no more nothing of that. Okay, Dark Ritual on Magnus. Prismatic Field. The most we're gonna do is Water Jets. And that's it. And that's only for small damage outputs. Oh my god, the regeneration's being stolen. Rip. Okay. Battle plan. Let us save Battle Shout and... well, let's save Battle Shout and Blood Feeding, I guess. Defense. Yeah, no, he's stealing the regeneration, which is annoying. Okay. Okay, Chain Heal. Innervate. There we go. Yeah, he's just making this harder for me. Shadow Step. Deflect. Yeah, this is just making things harder. Okay. Well, whatever. Okay. Frost Bolts, Water Jets. More damage the better. Okay, now you're actually making me angry, jeez. Okay, come on. Go down. You're 150, jeez. Innervate. Alright, come on, Magnus. You need as much as you possibly can give it. Alright, keep going Shadow Step and just keep stacking damage. That's the most I can really hope for here at this point. Alright, Dark Ritual, Frostbolt have been... Just keep pelting him down. That's all we can really do. Okay, he's stolen more aura. He's... This is only gonna make things harder. Okay, you know what? Bugger it. No more regeneration. That's only gonna make things harder. Prayer of Protection. Here we go. Okay, Puncture, Rupture, Sawtooth Blade. Nothing more. Let's just keep pelting him down. Prismatic Fields, Water Jets. We're getting into the 150 status points. Okay, he's stealing auras again. That's annoying, but it's not like we can do much. Okay, he's basically taken all our defenses. Great. Okay, we're keeping Shield Charge and Battle Shout. Barricade. Yeah, this is suck. This sucks. Great. You know, I might have to reset combat yet again. I can't really... I'm gonna have to. We're focusing on the Draconid. That is... There is no question about it. We have to deal with him, otherwise it's just... We're dead in the water. He needs to go. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. He needs to go first. Otherwise, we're just gonna die. Alright. Song of Celerity. Vigilance. Hidden Weapon. Deflect. We can get a maneuver going for a Saw Blade. Okay, good. We can then get Adrenaline going for a Camouflage attack, which we can then use Rupture here. Slow him down. We can then use the Frozen Carp to buff up Magnus. Deflect. So that way we can get a Shadow Step and a more bit of poison. More effects. Get rid of Bleed. We'll get rid of Heavy Strike. And Battle Shout for now? No, we keep Battle Shout. And we wait for Magnus now. Alright, we're going to start with Battle Plan, get some draw in. Entrench is going to wait. We'll get Battle Shout for next turn. Alright, Wolfguard. Intimidates. Frozen Carp. Battle Shout. Let's double the bleed. And we can't blood feed. Rip. That's fine. We need to basically stack up that poisonous bleed like crazy. Alright, Scroll of Intellect, Transmission, just focus into Magnus. He needs everything. Okay. Gonna do Renew. A Heal. An Omen of Peril will get us a Renew here. We'll boost that up with Magnus. Prescription will get the Sacred Thing, and then we'll focus on the Draconid again. Okay, so he's going to transfer 3 of his curses. Great. That is not fun. But it's not like we have much of a choice. We're just going to have to go ham. Okay. Just take the L. That's all we can do. Alright, nice. We managed to get bleed at the very end. Oh, no, never mind. I don't know where he transferred all those 50 charges, though. Interesting. Prayer Protection. Alright, let's go with Prescription here. Vitalize is going to be nice. Let us Divine Grace Andrin here. So that way we get as much bleed as possible, so we can focus on the Draconid again. And just melt him down. He needs to go. Okay, Enrage will get us some buffer. Captain Howl help. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. Good. That's some big damage. Nice. Now for Andrin. Okay. Let's get Deflect going. Alright, Shadow Step. Rupture. Shadow, or Knife, basically bleed. Yeah, you need to go down. I'm not letting you basically take away any chance I have at this fight. Okay. Vitalize. Healing Rain. Flash of Healing. Frozen Carp. Another Vitalize. A Barrier. Focus Heal, just in case. There we go. Oh boy. Okay. Now for Magnus. Okay, we got a bunch of butchering, got some Wrens. Think it's in our best interest to heavy strike here. Then we'll battle plan for it. We'll get our Entrench and Barricade going. I can't use the shield, which does suck, but that's fine. We'll just make do. Our Ritual, Rain, Cold Spark, Water Jets, Geyser. We need to focus this Draconid down before we do anything. Because once that heal starts stacking up, that's not gonna be fun. Okay, get the Flex going. Shadow Step, Saw Blade. Okay, we can't get the Ruptures or Punctures, that's fine. We'll live with it. We just need to take him down. I'm fine if we have to lose 1 or 2 minions, but the Draconid is just too powerful. Oh, jeez. Okay, Innervates, Prayer Protection, Flash Heal. Okay, let's get another heal for Reginald. Let's just hope that's enough. Alright, that's 5. Okay, we can go for the Battle Shout, which will give us even more defenses. But no, I'm going to go for the Rend to get more bleed. Because it's absolutely necessary here. Squall is going to be nice. Water Jet. Cold Snap is going to get us Squall and Water Jet again. I guess Elemental Proliferation is absolutely necessary here. And we'll do more Transmutation here. And just... Okay. Oh, he's stealing more auras. Great. Okay, 43. He's almost dead. Then we can focus on literally anybody else. Okay, we're gonna do Stealth. Quickly get that. Sawtooth. Sawtooth. Okay, he's in Death's Door. He is basically on the cusp of death. Okay, Sacred Ceremony. Anthem of Hope. Now let's finish this Draconid, who has been causing us nothing but grief this entire time. Alright. Rend. Blood Feed. Alright. I am now done dealing with them. He is not going to be an issue anymore, and we can move on with the bloody game. Okay, Deflect. Shadow Step. We'll do a Saw Blade here. Get some more Saw Blade going there. Or blades going, I suppose. Okay. Prayer Protection. And Detox. Goodness knows we're gonna need it. Okay, now we wait. Okay, Ray of Frost is going nuts, naturally. Alright, perfect. Magnus is up. We can now throw down the double combo if we wish, or we can go for the shield charge. I'm gonna go with the Barricade. We need the armor right now, more than anything, so we're gonna go with that intent. Okay, Mana Gem. We'll get the Icicles. We will get the Frozen Carp going. More Icicle Barrage ready. And we're gonna spam the Icicles until we can spam it no more. Okay, we'll minimize you now, and Shatter. Big damage everywhere. Nice. Okay, that just leaves everybody else. Prayer Protection, naturally, and we're good. Alright, Deflect. We'll get another Deflect here. I guess we Saw Bladed up. Alright, we'll use Sawtooth you. There we go, that brings you to Death's Door. Nice. Alright, Andrin's next. Well, I'm probably going to need to heal Andrin, I should specify, but it's fine. Alright, let's just... You know what, let's just go for the shield charge. Bugger it. Let's get rid of one, and then we can just get rid of the other with Evelyn. Okay, Frostbolt. Done. Oh my good god, that was painful. Alright, I'm grabbing Ice Comet for that. Condemnation, no. Poisonous Blood. Transform Bleed into Poison. Absolutely not. Saw Blade. Nah. Shake it off? No. We're good. Okay, we've managed to get to the frozen sewers bit, and Palace Stairs. Okay. Oh, great, another. That's not gonna be fun, but okay. Great. Alright, you Draconid. Let's deal with you. Again. Okay. Barricade. Battle Shout. Wolf Guard. Blood Feeding. We'll start with the Draconid here, and then we'll just stack up. Song of Celerity, Vigilance. Get our deflects going. Get some adrenaline. We'll Hunter mark you. Hidden weapon. And Sawtooth. We'll save the maneuver for later. Okay, even more pain. If I have to focus on this Draconid again, I'm going to be miffed. I'm assuming I do, which does suck. Okay. Prayer Protection. Heal. Vitalize. Foresight. Yeah, there we go. That'll have to do. Okay. Scroll of Intellect. Frozen Carp. Ah, an Ice Comet. Get more ice, and go from there. We're definitely going to be using the Ice Comet, though, at some point. I know that for a fact. It's probably going to be our kill way to deal with the Draconids, mainly. Okay, Camouflage. Saw Blade. Frozen Carp. Camouflage. Puncture. Let's go with a Rupture to get one more mana. Shadow Step, and we are good. Okay, the bleed's going pretty well here. I honestly tempted to go for the Heavy Strike, but well, I guess I can do both. We'll do that. We'll do Heavy Strike. Should have probably weakened Inverse, but that's fine. We'll do a Frozen Carp. Now we do Captain's Howl, so they're much slower, and makes our job easier, to some degree. Alright, Innervates, Healing Rain to get rid of the burn, Heal, save the detox for later. All that's left is to Draconid. Alright, we're 1/3 of the way there. That's good enough for me for now. Of course, Evelyn gets frozen. That's going to be annoying, but I don't really care right now. I'm more concerned about this. Yeah, I'm more concerned about the Draconid here. If we let him get our buffs, it's just going to make things worse, basically. Okay. Start with Shadow Step. Saw Blade. Alright, we'll get the knife going. Then we'll cycle Magnus' stuff. Shield Charge, we'll keep. Rend, absolutely not. Reginald, if we can luck out, we're probably going to beef up Magnus like crazy. But we'll have to see. Prayer of Healing goes toe and toe. Frozen Carp. Alright, a Flash Heal going. Prayer of Protection. Anthem of Hope, and we are good. Okay. Let's see. I guess we go for the butchering here. Yeah, if we go for butchering, that'll give us more bleed. Then we can go for the blood strike, which will make him weaker as hell. That'll bring us to a 74%. Or a 74, I suppose. Alright, now we've got Cold Spark. Let's get the icicles going. Alright, Winter's Night Tail. We're going to take Squall and Frost Nova. Oh, we can only choose one. I'm going to go with Frost Nova, because that deals more damage. We are then going to go Cold Spark here. Get rid of that. We are then going to do Frost Nova, I suppose. But before that, we're going to Icicle everybody. Okay. Transforms Wet into that. Nope, we're going to do a Frost Nova. Ah, he's managed to snatch the buffs. Now he's becoming an issue. Good. Now we gotta focus him down like crazy. Okay, I guess saw blades are the way to go, unless... No, we're probably going to want puncture here. Yeah, no, he's past the bleed. Over to Reginald. Oh, dear. That is pain. Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. We'll just wilt you down even more. Ah, Reginald, hey. How you doing, buddy? Please tell me you have the... Okay. You don't. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay. We'll get the heal going. Do we have enough for Spark of Life? I guess we got enough for Renew. It's enough, I suppose. It'll help him last through another potential fight, but probably not a lot. Okay, Rend. And a Bite. Okay. If Reginald dies, it's fine. As long as we can take out this Draconid, the fight's gonna be easy, I think. Okay. Let's see, how's our... Alright, so we're gonna want Comet, I think. Or Cold Snap. And we want to draw Ice Comet, and we want to draw Squall. This way we can draw the Mana Gem, and deal a ton of damage to him. That way we can also do the transmission bit here. No, we're going to do Squall here. Of course the AoE just makes him better. Okay, now he's tapped more. Nope, nope. Okay, this is pain. Okay, now Reginald's basically on death's door, it seems. Great. Oh, fun! Fun! Yeah, now I need to reload. Great. Huh, these fights are difficult. I don't know why, but I guess they are. I'm gonna have to turn this into a part 3 at this rate. Okay, Enrage. Wolfguard. Battle Shout. Take you out. I need to just whittle this Draconid down to high hell. Ah, jeez. Okay. Okay, Flash Heal, Chain Healing, Foresight, Prayer Protection, and Focus Heal. We need to minimize as much regeneration as possible. That way he can't just chain off us. We'll definitely Frozen Carp though, I think. Alright, we'll get more mana. More damage. There we go. Okay, Camouflage. Puncture. Let us get the Frozen Carp going. Camouflage. Rupture. Shadow Step. Sawblade. Okay, we need to make sure we don't hit these bulwarks though. I think that's like the saving grace here. I think we're fine with that. There we go. Alright, Magnus, you're at 7 mana. That's fine. Alright, we're going to Captain's Howl. We're going to Intimidate you. We are then going to Frozen Carp for an extra draw. Now we can either Entrench, Heavy Strike, or Butcher. I'm going to go with the Heavy Strike here. We're going to butcher him to get as much bleed out as this as possible. We'll battle plan with the intent to save up Entrench and Shield Charge for next time. But we want to nail as much as we can here. Okay, we're going to get a barrier going. Heals, we're going to have to save. Detox will wait on. I guess we can get some small healing in. We just can't do a lot of it. So no stacking the regeneration buffs just yet. We need to save that. Ah, fun. Shield slam. Not fun. Not really. Oh, goody. Icicle barrage. Okay. Cold spark. I guess we go for the Squall combo here. Alright, Squall. Get the icicles going. Alright, damage there. Okay, Evelyn. Rip. Oh, great. Andrin's frozen. That's not fun. Transfer free courses. Tane. Now Reginald's in a bit of a hiccup. Okay, we're gonna have to forcibly use Prayer of Healing then, just so we're not dying. Gonna get a flash heal going. Then we'll get Prayer Protection. That'll save us at least for a little bit. But he's probably gonna steal our buffs of regeneration at this rate, which pretty common here. Okay, we're gonna Butcher. We'll double the bleed. And that'll have to hopefully do. Well, at least the block is not going to harm us too heavily here, but we'll have to see. Alright, Mana Gem. I prefer not to provoke the Bulwarks, so let us get single targets, preferably. Alright, we're down to 5 mana, so we won't be able to actually cast anything big like Ice Comet. So that's off the table. We can do a transmission here, and beef up Andrin though. So we'll do that. Let's see, what does Winter Night Tail has? We have a Frostbolt, and great, we don't have anything single target, so we'll just get... We'll save Frost Nova for later. But we'll definitely do the Frostbolt here. Cold Snap, we will juice Ice Comet, and we will do Winter... No, we'll do Squall, I guess. There we go. But we'll save those as 5-cost cards. Okay, the Pain of AoE is going to come in. Okay, now you're going to strike to stealing auras, great. But at least the healing's not that great just yet, which is good. Okay, you're going to probably kill us all. Yep. Great. This is hell. This is absolute hell. Alright, 7. Yeah, that's great. Pain. Well, great. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna make this. I don't think we're gonna make this run. It's just... no matter what you do, this Draconid is just gonna wreck face. I don't think we're gonna win. We're gonna resign. Our quest ends here, unfortunately. But that's just how the cookie crumbles, sometimes. Alright, well... It's probably going to be a short stream then. As much as I'd like to say this is going well, Magnus 3 is pretty bloody hard. I'm getting to learn that quite quickly. You need to own the DLC. Interesting. Okay, so it seems like there's some DLC if we get the, you know, the Halloween pack, it seems. You know what? I think I'm done. As much as I'd like to continue, I'm quite tired. Yeah. We'll pick up on something else next time. We'll probably still do Madness Tier 3, or maybe we'll go back to Madness Tier 2 and just slowly work our way up. But we'll have to see. I'm still debating on whether I'm going to be doing good or not, so yeah, we'll just have to wing it at some point. But I digress. For those of you on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification if you want to see my stuff. I stream daily, so if you want to catch my streams, you can catch me 3 to 7 MST time. I know it wasn't that big a stream, but I did stream earlier today, so you guys get to enjoy some more content from me. And I'll try and do this a bit better next time, but it's this game. There's a lot you gotta learn. It's the learning curve, and I was trying something new after all, so bugger it. But I digress. For those of you on YouTube, if you want to find my Twitch streams, you can check me out at my twitch.tv/FYMyPawn. Alternatively, there are 2 other ways you can find me. Way 1 being that if you check my YouTube channel, you can find me out in the... You can find me out on my YouTube page. It should be there. Alternatively, you can check down in the link below in the description of this video. But yeah, that is the YouTube stuff done. For those of you on Twitch, or those of you from YouTube coming to Twitch, welcome. You're always appreciated and welcome here. The more, if you want to help me out or support me, the best way you can do so is provide me follows. The more follows I have, the more content I can give you guys, obviously. Once I hit that 50 follower mark in the bottom left corner that you can see, and I get 3 concurrent viewers, I have the chance to get affiliate status, which will allow me to provide more content for you guys. But yeah, if you want to find my YouTube channel, the best way to do so is to either scroll down from the Twitch, and you can find a YouTube picture. You click that picture, it will take you directly to my YouTube channel. Alternatively, there is also 2 other methods. You can either search me up at FMyPawn at youtube.com, or you can check the link down below in the description of the VODs. Because each VOD has a link to where, you know, my YouTube and Twitch are. But I digress. If you want to find my older content, the best way to do so is go to YouTube. It has all the stuff there from day 1, so if you want to catch the streams or anything like from earlier, that's the best way to do so. If you want to find my newer content, the best way to do so is just find Twitch, because that is where I do absolutely every stream I do. But yeah, I digress. I know it was a short stream, I apologize, but I don't know. It's late, I'm tired, so... We tried to do our best with our Frost build, but it didn't work out, so... A shame, but that's just how it plays out. I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I will see you all next stream. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.